There's a big difference between busyness and business. You can be busy in your business a lot if you're what we call color coding your files, or if you're organizing things, or if you're getting ready to get ready, or you're rebuilding a website. All of those things are not things that are going to either help a client solve their problem or bring in new clients to your business.
Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Emden and I'm an accountability coach and the author of Get Resultsology, The Science of Getting Stuff Done. I work with people who run their own business. No boss, distractions everywhere, and never enough hours left in the day. Together, we cut through the noise, sharpen their focus, and follow through on the big ideas that actually move the needle. That's what I call the momentum formula. Do it today, profit tomorrow, and repeat. So, if that sounds like the kind of breakthrough that you've been looking for, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to welcome our guest expert today, Kimberly Crowe. Kimberly is an award-winning international speaker, TEDx presenter, and founder of Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. Known for helping entrepreneurs speak to sell with confidence, she also hosts Speakers Playhouse, a lively networking event for speakers and show hosts. Her mission is to make speaking accessible, engaging, and genuinely fun worldwide. We like that. Kimberly, welcome to Goalbusters.
Robin, it's such a delight to be here. Thank you so much for breaking time into your day to have a conversation with me. This is going to be great fun.
That's my absolute pleasure. It's actually my dinner time. So yes, but I'm delighted to meet you. And whereabouts in the world are you, Kimberly?
Me, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in the USA today. But interestingly, I travel full time. So I do get across the pond from time to time. I spend my October this year in Spain, June in Italy. So usually I pop through England while I'm on my way.
Oh, right. Well, next time you're here, you must pop in for a cup of tea, as we're supposed to say. Although I make my drinks coffee. I don't know why I said that.
Cup of tea and to chat about the weather.
Oh, obviously. Yes. Oh, well, you obviously understand the Brits very well. But listen, I'm waffling on. Shall we do the questions instead?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll get the clock up on the screen. And there it goes. Kimberly, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
Ooh, that's a great question. We're going to answer that for everybody, not just me. But my ideal client is a freedom seeker, somebody who is interested in building a business that creates a freedom lifestyle, freedom to travel, freedom to be able to have financial freedom and time freedom so they can work wherever and whenever they like. That is not always the road of an entrepreneur, but it can be.
Fantastic. Kind of like you're kind of like a super efficient passport creator, but passport for time as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought of that. I'll shut up and ask the next question. So what exactly is the problem or problems that you solve for your ideal clients?
A lot of entrepreneurs get into this business thinking that they have this amazing solution that's going to solve problems for people all around the world, that they can help anybody with it. And while that may be true, what they don't realize is that entrepreneurship, a big portion of it is actually sales, that they didn't just come in to deliver a program, product, or service, but now they have to tell people about it. They have to do the selling and marketing process, which a lot of entrepreneurs do not like. They'd much rather just do the delivery of it. And while I do respect that and honor that, and I want them to do as much of that as possible because that's how they solve problems, I do love helping people be able to do that other piece in a very fun and friendly way by getting them on stages and speaking in front of their ideal clients. And that's what I'm all about, creating stages for people to step up and shine.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. I shine as it is, but that's just because I've got a shiny head. But I'll move on and ask the next question. So, what is one valuable free action that our audience can implement that will help them to go some way towards solving these problems a little bit for themselves?
Yeah. I know that many of your audience, if they're entrepreneurs, coaches, authors, speakers, they are doing their very best to be able to get the word out, maybe posting on social media and trying to create a list of email people that they can get a hold of. But really, the fastest, freest action you can do right now is what Robin and I are doing, and that's get on a podcast, have a conversation with one other person that's going to go out to a larger audience. Podcasts are a great way to be able to talk about who you are, what you're up to in the world, and have a great conversation with a cool new human being like Robin.
Ah, so kind of you to say, especially as I've sacrificed my dinner, so it's not
I
entirely
know,
free,
right?
is it? Yeah, I'll get over it. I'll survive. I'm not going to waste away. So now that we have a little bit of a better understanding of what you do, and I say a little bit because that's my fault, I only gave you 3 minutes, come on. Let's dive briefly into goal busting, which is focusing on how to maximize productive time to achieve your business goals. Kimberly, could you share any tips or advice for someone looking to improve their general productivity habits?
Yes, there's a big difference between busyness and business. You can be busy in your business a lot if you're what we call color coding your files, or if you're organizing things, or if you're getting ready to get ready, or you're rebuilding a website. All of those things are not things that are going to either help a client solve their problem or bring in new clients to your business so you can expand your reach. These are the things that keep you busy during the day, but aren't actually business builders. So, my suggestion to you, one thing that you can do to get more productive is get out of the busyness and into the business. And oftentimes, that's just talking to people, talking to potential clients and existing clients to talk to them about how they can do more, do better, get a better result, and achieve their dreams by helping them go through your program, product, or service.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I've spent most of my day to day working on my website and bits and pieces like that. But to me, this time with you is by far the most valuable time of my day, by far. And
Robin, you're
I
a
mean,
sweet talker. You're a sweet talker.
yeah, but I take up your point you made just now. Meeting people, doing these podcasts, meeting people online, that's always going to be a much more better use of your time. Speaking of use of time, I mustn't monopolize it because the clock is ticking and I still got a question to ask, which is what should I have asked you today that I didn't? And what would your answer be, please, Kimberly?
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Let me ask you what your favorite ice cream flavor is first.
Oh, mine is Devon Clotted Cream Vanilla.
Oh, you won't find that very often in the United States.
I
I used
know.
to work
That's why
at
I
a
said it.
company called Baskin Robbins, also known as 31 Flavors. I am not advertising for them, but when you have such a variety to choose from, people say, "Oh, don't you get tired of eating ice cream?" And the answer is no. There's such a variety. And I didn't intend to ask that question, but look how I'm going to loop this in to what's important, and that is that you've got to have a variety in life, but you also have to love the one thing that you really, really love. So if yours is clotted cream frozen in a different sort of swirl ripple batter, awesome. And you need to keep doing that. You need to get on the road to joy. The road to joy can be an acronym. R is for relish. If you relish that ice cream flavor, if you relish what you're doing in your business, keep doing it. But if there are other things that aren't things that you relish, you need to figure out how to get them off your plate as quickly as possible and onto somebody else's. So you relish it is the R, and the OAD are the other buckets that you can put them in. So if you don't love doing the thing, you've got to either outsource it, that's the O, meaning you're going to pay somebody else to do it, or just get your kids to do it, or your spouse to do it, or your friends to do it. O is for outsource. You need to get that off your plate and get it on to somebody else's as quickly as possible. A is for automate. Automate that stuff, right? I send emails every day and I have a large list of thousands and thousands of people. Do I send those individual emails? Absolutely not. I don't send those individual emails. I have that automated so that you can get the email, but I can actually be out wandering the planet wherever I am. And D is for delete or delegate to the universe. So for those of you who are divinely inspired or in spirituality, or if you are religious and you believe that you should let go and let God, all of those things are, let's get it off our plate, make us not responsible for it, and let somebody else handle it for a change. So that's it, Robin. Hope that was helpful.
Oh, was that helpful? That was amazing. All right, I'm just going to get rid of the clock and just say, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think Kimberly has just proved that she can chew gum and run on the spot at the same time. That's absolutely amazing. Yes, Road. I was a bit worried the D might be. D is defer, for as in I didn't have enough time to finish what I was saying. But
no, you gotta get it off your plate.
Yeah, she nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. Kimberly, thank you so much indeed. That was amazing. And for people that would like to find out even more about what you do, hello, putting my hand up. I love what you're doing there. Could you please tell us how can people get in touch with you when they want to reach you? And the second part is of my two-part question, which I didn't introduce properly, but my second question is there like a valuable free resource they can get from you as well? Because I always say, being British, it's a bit cheeky, but actually I'm being quite serious, because sometimes people aren't quite ready to make that first contact, but they once they've got your valuable free resource and they can find out more about you, then they feel a little bit more encouraged. And yeah, I think I definitely do need to get in touch with Kimberly, although honestly, this should be enough.
I love it. Well, this will be a 1-2 punch so for those of you out there right now that are a coach or an author or a creative or a healer that's got some sort of amazing magic that you know you can help the planet with, I want you to think in terms of, it's not really, when you're doing sales, it's not really about you. Or when you're doing speaking, it's not really about you. It's about the clients you can help. And if you wait too long to help those clients, then they're not going to be able to have the transformation that they need, that they could have gotten if they started working with you. So don't be afraid to step up and share. So some of the audience, however, may not know what their ideal clients are. How do I find my ideal clients, and how do I speak their language so that they know that they can jump in and start working with me? So I have created a 2-minute quiz for people to play with. Shall I share what it is?
Yes, please.
Awesome. It is called the Ideal Client Reveal. It is 2 minutes of a quiz to find out exactly who your dream client is and be able to find out how to speak their language and serve them in the best way possible. You can go to idealclientreveal.com.
Fantastic. And how did you say how people can reach you directly?
Oh, if they would like to, yes. They can reach me on all of the social media, and they can certainly reach out to support@speakersplayhouse.com.
Excellent. Wonderful. Kimberly, it has been an absolute pleasure and a delight, and very educational to hear about what you do. And also, I love your philosophy. You live what you do. You walk your talk, and that's refreshing to see and hear and to enjoy with you or for you. Thank you so much for appearing on Goalbusters today.
It was a genuine pleasure, Robin. As always, having a chance to chat with you is always going to be a barrel of fun.
You're very kind to say. The check is in the post, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us today. And Kimberly Crowe, thank you for appearing on Goalbusters once more. And remember, everybody, keep goal-busting and make your future self proud. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.